Welcome to Lanterns Live, the only live stream YouTube channel dedicated solely to the Green Lantern universe. I'm Ralph, and today's going to be kind of a fun one. Today's going to be a little bit of a different one. I am going to be talking about all the stuff that HBO, DC Studios, and the crew behind Lanterns don't want you to know about. So I have a list of, let's see here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things that went up on the internet and have since disappeared. Well, some of them are still around, but they were up for a little bit before they got taken down. But as you know, the internet is forever, and there are some things that may still be out there. I'm not going to show them here, but I'll let you know how to go look at them if you want to. And if anybody feels so inclined to post that links in the comments of the things I discuss here, there's nothing I can do to stop you. There's nothing I can do. So this will be a little bit of a fun one. So basically, here's how it's going to go. If you do a search for Garrett Dillahunt Green Lantern, you're sure going to find a lot of pictures of Garrett Dillahunt as Green Lantern. Or not Green Lantern, Green Arrow. Garrett Dillahunt Green Arrow. Sorry, I'm so Green Lantern minded that I mentioned. So here's the thing. At some point, maybe about just a little less than a year ago, Garrett Dillahunt posted a story on Instagram that said "Ollie Ollie Oxen Free," and he had sort of this brown hood and a green domino mask. Which, you know, Ollie Queen, is the Green Arrow. And he very much looked like the Green Arrow. This got taken down. It did not lapse. His story did not stay up the entire 24 hours. When people asked about it after the fact, I believe it was DC Studios or somebody from Garrett Dillahunt's camp said that it was him in a costume from a fan film that Garrett was shooting. Great. If that's what it is, great. But why was it taken down so soon and so early? So that got me thinking, and a lot of people thinking, that Garrett Dillahunt, who's playing William Macon, is actually playing Oliver Queen in Lanterns. But it's tough to say. And so I have been speculating that maybe he's Green Arrow and Green Arrow is the one that gets killed, and then that's what the thing is. I have a crew hat here, which I'm going to talk about after the show. So anybody watching this live is going to see me talk about this crew hat in detail. And then as soon as the show's over, that's going behind a paywall, and it'll go to the members only. So either join me live to get bonus content, or sign up as an Honor Guard member right here on YouTube. It's only 99 cents a month. You get at least one member-only live stream a month, and then you get bonus versions of the show, the elongated, the full live stream as it was as a member as well. So sign up. It's 99 cents. You're going to get good stuff. That's, a bonus show a week and an extra show a month, and then you'll also get badges and emojis that are Green Lantern related. The most recent one being a squirrel emoji that looks like Chip, which is one of my favorites. So stick around for that if you're watching live. And if you don't know, Ralph, when do you go live? Subscribe, hit the bell icon. It'll notify you when I'm going live. Okay. So next up, let's talk about the crew hat for a bit. Now, if you were to do a search on Google Images and type in Lanterns crew hat, you'll find it. Whatever you do, don't post that link in the comments below, because WB does not want you to see the crew hat, and I'm not exactly sure why. I posted a video with the crew hat, and with the knowledge of Garrett Dillahunt being in a fan film playing Green Arrow, I took that to mean that Green Arrow was in this Lantern show. Because if you look at the crew hat, again, Google search, it's real easy, Lanterns crew hat. You see the Green Lantern logo, and in the center is a concentric circles that looks like a bullseye. So I'm like, bullseye, Green Lantern, Green Arrow. So that's what I was thinking. We have since come to find that the ring from the show has the concentric circles inside the ring. That very much looks like an old trained lantern. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's killing you. But it's the hat thing is driving me nuts. Because I also want to bring up this one right here. The Lantern's crew photo. So a couple of weeks ago, there was a picture posted on Instagram that was a crew, one of the teams that works on lanterns. And they were basically saying that the show was done, they had wrapped, and it was a big group photo. They all had Green Lantern shirts on. They were there with Chris Mundy. They had a hat, like a couple people were wearing the crew hat, and there was something in the corner of that group. I don't know if it was a prop. I'm assuming it was a prop or a sign or something. There's something in the bottom corner of that picture. Again, if you just look up Lantern's crew photo on Google Images, you'll find this photo. You'll see a bunch of people dressed in Green Lantern shirts, a couple of Green Lantern crew hats, and a pixelated object in the bottom right corner. It was up for a while, and again, the internet's forever, so it's still up. And for me, I thought it was strange when it got taken down a little while later. And the thing that's weird about it is, because they took it down, it makes people wonder why it was taken down. Like, it was just a crew picture. We were all fine with it. We saw that there was something pixelated out. We get it. Will says it's a prop. I tend to agree with Will. Will's the guy who sends me a lot of information, and he was able to pass that information along to me. It's a prop. So there's a prop from the show in the corner that was pixelated out, unrecognizable. You could not tell what it was. But like this picture, fine. It's a crew picture. They're wearing the hat. They're wearing Green Lantern shirts. They're all huddled in an office, all smiling to the camera. Your basic group shot that you would have at any workplace where everybody get in for the group shot. Okay, say cheese on 3. Or say, I don't know, Tomar Ray. Say Tomar Ray on 3. Everybody, Tomar Ray. Picture, boom. Pixeled out the prop. And that's that. We saw the picture. It was on Reddit. It was on Instagram. It was on Threads. It's on the internet. It's still on the internet. If you'd know where to look, Google image Lantern's crew photo. But WB took it down. So that makes it more interesting to me. I don't think there's anything in that picture that gives anything away. Trust me, we've all looked at it. But I'm intrigued. I want to know. I want to know why that was taken down. Release the will cut you lanterns. So yeah, basically what I'm getting at is WB and its employees have taken a lot down. They've taken a lot down, and I'm really curious to know why. I've only done 3 of my things so far, and let's talk about this. This is one of the first things that came out. If you look up Aaron Pierre Lanterns leaked photos. Again, it doesn't really show anything. It shows Aaron Pierre in that all blue, scrubs or prison outfit, whatever that outfit is, and there's explosions going off around him. He's not wearing a ring. There's nothing in the background of these photos that really have much going on. But if you look up the Aaron Pierre Lanterns leaked photos, again, WB doesn't want you to see this stuff. And what's nuts about this is they've been giving so little information about lanterns that now we're clamoring for any little tiny shred of anything. You know, we had the 12 seconds from the HBO sizzle, and then we've had the 2 minutes and 20 seconds of trailer, and then a handful of photos, which show like more lantern stuff than the leaked photos. There was one leak photo, which you can just look up as Lanterns Behind the Scenes photo, which is the first time we saw a photo like an interior, and it shows the monitor. It's a very dark picture. It shows a monitor with Sheriff Carey and Jon Stewart sitting there. I believe Jon Stewart's wearing the blue outfit like he's being interrogated, and then that's it. There's a monitor, and there's a couple of like of the director seats with the either has Lanterns or Latitude on it, which Latitude is the code name that they were shooting under while in production. That's the only photo that really seemed to have like stuck around. I think the Aaron Pierre Lanterns leaked photos have also been sticking around. But again, like the stuff we're getting is nothing compared to what we see in like even like in Superman. We got Guy Gardner's look like well before the movie came out. So WB is really, really tightening their grip on the series Lanterns, and I'm really curious to know what they're hiding. And for me, I think the most interesting thing is we know Sinestro's in the show. We've seen the character description for Anton, but we don't have the trailer or anything like press releases or anything like that has given any indication on a villain. I feel like if they're investigating a murder, there would be like a murder suspect. There would be a villain that did the murder. So for me, it's really strange that we've come this far. The show's going to be in about 5 months or less. May, June, July. Oh, like 4 months? No mention of a villain. So are we keeping the villain secret? Is Sinestro the villain? Is this a town that's overcome with fear? I don't know. But it's really strange that we don't have a villain for the Lantern series. It's really weird. But again, we do know that Sinestro is in the show. Let's see here. HBO Lanterns location photos. You could look that up. So basically, it's stuff from where they shot in the show. It's called Rushville, I believe. And you can look it up, and it's basically like, it looks like a town. It looks like the same town we saw in the trailer. There's like, destruction, rubble, crashed police cars, stuff like that. Nothing crazy. I will say this. I saw a bunch of those photos. And in one of those photos, and this is something that I know WB does not want out, shows something in a photo that's a plaque. And I would say it's the first thing that I've seen where I understand why WB wouldn't want that out there. That's all I'll say about that. Because it actually, like, has something to do with Green Lantern lore. Like, everything so far that they've taken down hasn't shown any sort of Green Lantern lore stuff, unless you count, like, Garrett Dillahunt's Green Arrow post. But for the most part, everything they've been taking down has just been, like, nothing. It's been nothing. It's literally just, like, Aaron Pierre with explosions around him. Like there's no villain in there. There's no anything. So I find that really, really strange. That those are taken down, but I do understand the one that didn't get out there. The one that I've seen that hasn't been out there, that one made sense. One thing that they did allow to stay out there, which I was surprised by, was in the offices for at the Lanterns production, there's a standee of Guy Gardner. Now that picture hasn't been taken down. That picture, they're like, okay, cool, that's fine. You can have that up. Easily to find Guy Gardner standee. You'll find it. It's Nathan Fillion holding an energy drink, and it's basically like a cardboard cutout of him that you would see in a liquor store or at a grocery store. He's wearing his Justice Gang outfit, so clearly Guy Gardner's like continuing to make money off of Lord Tech and sort of banking on his name to do endorsements and get more money. And so for that one, again, they don't really show you anything, but for some reason that was one that WB was like, yeah, you're fine keeping that one up, which I thought was interesting. There was a rap party video or rap party photo, Lanterns rap party photo. Look that up, and it, again, doesn't show anything. And it's a woman with purple hair was at a rap party for Lanterns, hanging out with Aaron Pierre. That's all. And the caption said, "Rap party for Lanterns." Inconsequential. Pierre's not wearing a power ring. There's nothing in that image that says anything. WB took it down. And it's like, did they just not want people to know that the Lantern show was wrapped? And even if it wasn't wrapped, who cares? Why is that a secret? Now, I've had people... I had WB take down one of my videos. They blocked my crew hat video in which I speculate about Garrett Dill-Hunt and Green Arrow, because those are two things that we saw that got taken down. So they took down the video, and I thought, okay, fine. Maybe I struck a nerve. Maybe I got too close. Maybe they thought I had said something in that video that may have given away some plot point. I don't know. I don't know why they blocked it. They said, it's just better that it's not up there. I said, okay. So I made sure it got taken down, took it off of TikTok. Even though they didn't tell me to, I took it off there because I want to play nice with WB. But man alive, they're really playing hard to get, because like anything that comes up, I'm afraid of posting because they'll go ahead and take it down. I don't know why. I like Green Lantern. I'm excited for the show. I like talking about the show. So when it's stuff that's like inconsequential, like just a picture of a woman with Aaron Pierre saying they're at a rap party for Lanterns, like, it's so inconsequential. Why are they going after that? And because they do go after that, it makes me want to know more. What is in that picture that they don't want people to see? And I just have this hunch that they're just doing it to keep a really tight grip on this production. I've never seen anything sewn up this tight. Will says over at Green Lantern's podcast, when he shared stuff that the actual crew shared, he got a 5-day suspension on his socials. And like, Will, I'm assuming that's for Lanterns and not like Lord of the Rings. But that's nuts. And I'm sure the stuff you shared wasn't anything that's like remotely a spoiler. Doesn't give anything away. I don't understand. Because if the crew's able to post it, why can't you repost it? Also, why are they going after you, a Green Lantern fan page, when you can still go online and see Garrett Dillahunt as Green Lantern or Green Arrow, the Lantern's crew hat picture, which I got taken down off of my page, but is currently up on the internet for other places. The Lantern's crew photo is still available on the internet. Why go after Will or me? The stuff's up. It's up there. But I'm afraid to show it now. So the Lantern's behind the scenes photos, the Guy Gardner standee, the Aaron Pierre Lantern's leaked photos, and the Lantern's wrap party photo are all available. Once they're out there, they're out there. I don't know why they're coming after Green Lantern fan pages specifically. I mean, I have like 5,000 followers on YouTube here, but you know, I'm not spreading it any more than anybody else. Like, I'm not like some crazy, like, oh, if Ralph posted, then the whole world's going to see it. Like, come on. Yeah. Yeah, Will's in the same boat. I'm in the same boat as you. I love Green Lantern. I'm super excited for a show. I want it to be great. I praise it a lot. Why knock on us? Don't know. It's really, really strange. And I'm not, like, trying to make this, like, a bitch fest, but I mean, listen. Tell your crew not to post that picture. Or let them post the picture and let other people who are excited about the show repost it. Because it's not giving anything away. That prop in that photo was insanely pixelated. There's no way you can tell what it was. Lantern Store. Lantern Store was up. We all saw it. They had the logo. It said items coming soon. It was great. We finally got to see what the logo was, which then, like, by the time the trailer came out, it changed. They changed the logo. So it was a little bit of a placeholder logo. But still, as soon as that page went up, Reddit was all over it. Will was all over it. Everybody was all over it. And got taken down. I believe it's still there, but the logo isn't there anymore. They took that down, which I thought was strange. Yeah. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I'm going to do something real quick. Will, hit me up if you want to do that. So yeah, for me, with the production of Lanterns, the secrets are crazy. We don't know anything about this show. We don't know what's happening in the town. We don't know what the villain is. We don't know anything. We just are kind of stuck. And anytime something comes up where it's like, that's really interesting, I would really want to talk about that on my show, but it gets pulled down before I can because WB has it sewn up real tight. I'm wondering if that has to, I don't know really much about Chris Mundy as far as him running his shows like Ozark. I don't know anything about that. Damon Lindelof, on the other hand, I know a lot about. I've been following his career since Lost. And I know that with Lost, they would release no information. They'd keep everything tight. When crew members or cast members would get their scripts in lockboxes at their homes delivered so that nobody else could take it from them. They would do things like print it out on red paper so they couldn't be photocopied. Everybody's script had their name across it so that if it did get leaked or get out there, that they would know who leaked it or who gave their script out. They shot scenes as like diversions. So there was a character reveal. there's a character in a coffin on Lost. And what they did was they shot 3 different actors in that coffin just in case anything got out there. So the actors who were in the coffin had to be made up, had to put on tuxedos, had to go work for a day to be shot in a coffin just as a distraction or a sleight of hand diversion, so that people, if they happen to get pictures or do whatever, get that information out there, it probably wasn't true. So they go to great lengths to keep things secret. For me, if all of this secret stuff is because of Damon Lindelof, I mean, I kind of get it, but at the same time, the stuff that they're keeping secret is so mundane. It's so mundane. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Because again, the crew hat, not a spoiler. There's nothing on it. I'll get to that after the show for all my members. We'll talk about that crew hat in detail. The Garrett Delahunt Green Arrow thing, don't get it. It's up. Why was it taken down? Why is the production so gun shy? Why do they have? Because I think my video got blocked by WB Korea or something like that, or their Korean people who are out there looking for things to take down. I didn't get a copyright claim or anything like that on it. They just blocked it. I reached out to them saying, hey, what's the deal with this? Why is it blocked? And basically they're just they're out there blocking it all. So I'm assuming the team at Lanterns and HBO and DC Studios don't want anything getting out. And so the people they hired are just really out there looking for Lantern stuff the same as I am. So I'm probably doing Google search for Lantern stuff to find anything I can and following Reddit. And so are these guys. WB, who's got me on Insta too. Yeah. So, basically, I'm assuming the Lanterns team hired this Korean firm, or has a WB Korea group that is just they said they don't want anything out there, we'll take it all out. Man, we know nothing about this show, huh? All right. Let me know if there's anything I missed. I think that's pretty much everything that we've seen sort of come around on Lanterns and then disappear. I can't really think of anything else. It is funny that Lantern shop, they took down the banner. They didn't replace it with a new logo either. I think that's so funny. I almost want to Photoshop something and post it on the internet to see if it gets legs, and then see if WB takes it down. I want to see how far they'll go to take down this stuff. We're 4 months out. The show's coming. I'll be doing episodes covering everything. Covering every episode. Depending on the time of day that it airs, I'll do shows immediately following. So it might be late night for people on the East Coast, but it'll be here for you in the morning. But yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for Will, Vactor, everybody else who joined me in the live chat. Again, sorry about yesterday when this was supposed to happen. Hopefully whatever happened yesterday is all sorted out and I never have to deal with that again, because it was pretty weird. The whole thing was just weird. It might have been on my end. I don't know. But again, I just want to thank you guys. I want to thank all of the members of the Honor Guard who will get more right now. So stick around or join as a member if you want to learn more about this crew hat, I'll tell you everything about it. So until then, I'll see you guys next week. I'm going to be covering Green Lantern 34, aka Green Lantern 601, with Will. And I already have an idea for bonus content for next week, and I'll tell Will about it on air. So make sure you hit that bell notification and don't miss next week's episode live. So you don't miss that conversation, because I have some questions for Will concerning Green Lantern 600, and we're going to talk about that at the very beginning of next week. So until then, beware my podcast. It's Lanterns Live. Bye.